Okay, so I have a video here that I've just been dying to make. It's a little product review on this tiny little light, which is absolutely not an xc1, but a clone of the xc1 on a real Glock. So, why the clone? Well, because honestly, just curiosity, and I don't want to give 200 and something fucking dollars for a light. So let's unmount this, and we will go from there. Okay, so it has trademarks, which I'm not surprised, and I don't give a shit. This is the only video, by the way, on the clone that I know of in English. Same thing, AAA battery, LED fucking bulb here. The thing that interested me most is if you look at the clones, they have milled in a slot for this to go through. What was cool about this clone is it has the pocket, or the dish, exactly like the xc1. Which I was like, wow, that's cool, because I'd rather have it this way so your finger can, you know, get to the switch versus the pocket that you cannot. It's not dished out for your finger. So, I don't really know what the runtime is on this. I can't tell you. What are the lumens? Because that's what everyone wants to know. Hey, how bright's that motherfucker, you know? Because if it's bright enough, we would like to try it out. Well, let me show you how bright it is. I'll shut this light off. Now we just have some computer light on. And, let's see, this goes down. Okay, now I'm moving it back a little bit. I know it's going to be kind of hard for you to tell, but I'm going to put it to you like this. It's advertised at 200 lumen. Now, when I compare this versus other lights I've had in the past, such as, but not limited to, a EB2 backup. Okay. What are these now? What are they? 500 lumen, I think, on high, and something on what? Something on, here's low. This is a low mode. And then, so there's the, this here is the clone. This is low mode on an EB2 backup. I can't give you a high mode because my fucking battery's about fucking shot. Let's see. I have a real Scout, a Surefire Scout with E to C adapter on it, and I have an aftermarket bulb in there. In short, without a whole lot of fucking around, I'm going to say this is about, well, this is between 100 and 150 lumen. If you watch the Travis Haley video where he compares this, where he does a video on this light outside, I'm going to say that you could effectively light somebody up with this light, the one in my hand, the clone. You could effectively, and make shots, you could effectively light them up at, give or take, 37 to 50 yards max. if I remember correctly. Anything past that and you're vaguely, you can make somebody out, you know, like if they're running, but you could not tell the difference between, you couldn't see somebody's face, I'll put it to you like that. You could see like kind of a silhouette, but anything past 50 yards, you're not going to see a face. I would say 30 to 50 yards max with this, and I believe in his video you could effectively see somebody, what was it, like 70 something yards if I remember correctly. He was shooting a plate 50 to 70 yards. Now, with all that aside, as far as being in a house, there is way more than enough light coming off this clone. It is fantastic for quote-unquote, I'm going to say CQB distance stuff. Is this light good for CQB? I don't know. I haven't shot it yet on my Glock. I will have to make a follow-up video. But it goes on the Glock just fine. Same as everyone else. You slide that bitch on there. Take your little tool. Crank it down. I am probably going to use just a dab of blue Loctite on this once I get a holster for it. I'm going to put just a dab on there. Better safe than sorry. But I'm just finger tightening that. I mean, it's good to go. You can see it's not flexing a whole lot. I mean, it's solid. I'm really bending that. I probably shouldn't press in that hard, but it's great. I'm thrilled. I am just thrilled. This thing fucking rocks. I'm sure the real one, you know, as bright as it is even better, but man, this thing is fucking cool. And if I can, I'll link the description. I gave $41 shipped or $40 shipped. It wasn't more than 42 shipped. I bought it on a Monday. I received it not that Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. So, like 9 days. 9 days tops. So, when I get out and shoot it, I'll come back. I'll make another video, but I got so much fucking going on. It is not even funny how much I got going on. I got a new HK45 compact. You might have seen previous videos of a customized one I did. I sold that customized one. I ended up getting the money to buy another one back, so I'm totally reworking that. I got load data. I got a cross-reference load data for a primary arms 1 to 8 to match it up with my 12.5-inch AR-10. I got to try to come up with a load that will let that what do you call it, that ballistic compensation of theirs. I got to come up with something that'll match so that I can use that. I'm just so fucking busy. I'm hoping to make a video on this at night shooting. I'm hoping to make a video on that roughly. Fuck, if I could do it fucking Saturday. If I could do it Saturday, that would fucking rock, but we'll see. But there it is. What do I think so far? Just from what I've seen so far, it's worth $40. So, you know, take it for what it's worth. I'll put it through the paces and I'll let you know. Alright, catch you around. So yeah, I mean, I can definitely shoot that plate. No problems there. And we'll go back inside and I'll give you the review on this thing. So I just did my first shoot with this at night, and I'm gonna clip in some video. And sorry, it's mostly all black because this iPhone just won't focus in the dark all that well. This truly is 90 to maybe 100 and give it the benefit of the doubt, 90 to 130, 40 lumen. It's plenty bright enough for home defense. Stepping outside, I would max it out at 30, between 30 and 40 yards max, and that's pushing it. 6 yards and in, fantastic. I would say it's fairly well for 6 to 20 yards. Really anything past 24, 25 yards is stretching it. But at the same time, it's also what, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe about 1/5 or 1/6 the cost of the real xc1. Also, please note that if you have a holster that's designed for the xc1 and your Glock or whatever, I would suggest, for the clones anyway, backing this screw out and just putting a dribble of Loctite and then mount it, because this did shoot loose. It wiggled loose. In its defense, I just tightened it as tight as I could with this. No driver, just by finger. So, you know, I probably didn't get it tight enough. I was afraid of stripping it though. But yeah, I would Loctite it. As soon as I get a, I'd like to get a Shadow Incog. But as soon as I get a holster that's made for the xc1 and the Glock 19, I'll Loctite this and probably just leave it on there. So, but that's it. And I guess in short, it's definitely worth the money. I was actually gonna buy 2, but to my surprise, this will not mount on an HK45 compact. In true Surefire fashion, they fuck up again and cannot make a light that will fit on the 45C. So this is a project, we'll get into that later, but there you go. It's worth every penny. Worth every penny. I just kind of put it up there, let you check it out again. Worth every penny. I'm very satisfied with it. So, alright, there you go. Take care.